Easy. Good boy. So after reviewing Milo's pickup video, one of the few things that his mother had problems definitely controlling or recovering from was his reactivity when seeing another pup and kind of the excitement when seeing other people. So that's what we're going to be kind of testing out a little bit more today. Good boy. We'll also be working on some of the leash manners too. Mostly right now just sticking still with using the leash as a boundary and getting him to slow down and redirect on his own. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Yes. Yes, good boy. Very good. Right. Hi, how you doing? What? Is it the inner tubes? Huh? Is it the big donuts? So what we're gonna do is we want to move him away, but we want him to still be able to see. Just make it so he can actually get used to it. Just because it'll be a little bit too difficult and too awkward to have him approach and smell something like that while he's still very active like this and can startle a lot of people. He had the same reaction to our neighbor's statue, and he was very fearful of that. So just giving him an opportunity usually to investigate an item will help. And sometimes that's not always going to be possible. But what I would recommend, kind of like right now, and it's going to be difficult too because we don't want him to pull while walking, is letting him kind of have an extended ability to see the items from a distance without barking. Good boy. I know, there's lots of smells on the floor, huh? Good boy. Right? And there's another pup coming up as well. Good boy. Yes, good. Yes, good boy. Very good. Hi, good boy. You see a friend? You see a friend over there? So he's just following his nose right now. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Good job. So just using a leash right now as the boundary. He seems interested. He didn't overreact too much and start barking, which is really good. Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to kind of redirect his own focus back to me. Good boy, very good. Good. Up here? Good boy. Oh, we gotta get your camera ready. Hold on, let me see your face. Oh my goodness, eye fingers. Okay. Sorry, it's relatively early out. Tried to get as much work in outside on a busier weekend as possible. Hold on, bud. Come here. There you go. Okay, there you go. Much better. Oh, almost a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's much better. Before it gets too hot again, and also because today there's going to be a lot of chances of severe thunderstorms. So, trying to get him out with some more trail work. Hopefully, we'll get at least some people coming by, some runners, and some cyclists, things like that. All right. Okay, so he's pulling hard towards the tree line there. Good boy. And I just want to hold that boundary. We'll be working more on redirecting him and focused heel work and extending focus. Good boy. But for now, I just want him to kind of do as much redirecting on his own on that leash pressure, and that's just going to take some time for him to kind of recognize and give up. And you'll notice, of course, the more interested and excited he is on something, the longer it's going to naturally take. But he's gotten a lot better at redirecting his focus on it all on his own. Good boy. I'll help him out a little bit here and there on the trail here, just because I don't want to get dragged down into the river here with him. Good boy. And here comes his friend again. Good job, very good. That's what we're looking for. I want him to look, see another dog, and redirect back to me all on his own. So same here again. We're gonna try to follow them as much as possible. He gets very distracted with the environment though. Yes, good boy. Later on in some evenings and everything as well. Oh, good boy, you see that? Look, they get to be off leash. I know, that could be you one day. Yeah, good boy. Not pulling, but almost there. There it is. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good job. So every time that he starts pulling, make sure that he stops making any progress and he just redirects back to me on his own. Sometimes I'll add in some directional changes to help with him following back to me, or I'll continue walking. We'll go with some maintaining focus and heel work. But for the most part right now, especially because I want to see how he does in social situations and how reactive he is, I want to try to interfere with him as little as possible. Good boy. Doing his best cow impersonation there. Good boy. Unfortunately, we don't have as many children and runners and cyclists right now. I was hoping there would be a few more out before the weather turns south. We'll also try another location with a playground to see if there are any children too. Been good so far though. Good boy. And we're just focused on walking on a nice loose leash. We've got some people coming up on the trail, so we're just gonna make a little bit of space off of it. Good boy. Good boy, very good, right? So, not giving him any inputs or any commands. Just making enough distance so that way if he does kind of lunge or move too quickly or too excitedly that he wouldn't be able to reach them anyways. So just kind of preemptively using the leash as a boundary and putting more of what to do and what he's doing on his shoulders. If he reacts inappropriately, of course, we'll be practicing redirecting and maintaining focus and settling him. But especially for now, I want him to try to do as much as possible on his own. Okay. So once again, we have a few more people coming up, so I'm going to try to walk parallel to him. That way he takes notice a little bit more. Good boy. Very good. Yep. Good boy. And that's going to be the leash pretty much fully extended there. At least in this scenario, he's definitely a lot more involved in the environment than the people itself. Go ahead and try again going this way. Good boy. And the reason why we're not going too far along the trail right now is just because it is starting to get hot out. And we do have the car right there with his boarding mate in it, so that way they got the AC going and water breaks, and I have the car running, so we don't want to leave it too far. Good boy. It's doing really good though. Oh, here we go. We got a bicycle. It's a nice fast moving object. So we're gonna make a little bit of extra space. We're just gonna stop here. I want him to actually focus on the trail and people leave a little bit more. There we go. Good boy. Good boy, very good, perfect. Good boy, up here. Good. And I'm just making sure before giving him the treat that he's refocusing back onto me. And then he gets rewarded for that and not just looking at the treats. Good boy. Yes, very good. Good boy. Good. So that was good there. The sound of the person talking got his attention, but he still remained relatively stable. Good boy. Right? And I'm not prompting him to focus on me or to sit stay. If I had another cameraman filming from the outside, it'd be easier to see. So I thought I'd just let you know. I just have one hand on the camera, one hand on here, and then usually when I'm reaching for the treats, I'll put the camera hand on the leash hand and then use the free hand temporarily to grab a treat for him. Okay, so we got a couple of other pups coming up and a runner. That's going to be perfect. The runner is coming up from behind us. We got the dogs coming up from in front of us. So I'm going to move a little bit towards the end of the trail here. And it's a very important, I mentioned it on Waffles. Good boy, very good, good job. Mentioned it on Waffles video last night, just the fact that we want to be very aware of our surroundings when we're out socializing with them, so that way we can be very proactive in getting them set up for success whenever possible. All right. So he hears his the other dog in the yard there barking, and then he sees the bicycle. Right. So he definitely feeds off of the energy of some other pups as well. Very good. Because then he sees the bike itself. He's not as reactive on it. And that also coincides with the incident at the pet store when the little Chihuahuas was barking a lot at him. That kind of drove his energy and excitement up too. So now we have both pups coming up as well as a bicycle. And he's more interested in following his nose there. We'll see if they want to say hi. Don't want to let him pull though. So as he gets more interested, right? Yes, good boy. We use the leash as the boundary, make him slow down the situation, and then refocus back onto us. Yes. Good. Hi, how you doing? He wants to say hi. I didn't know if you were interested or if you guys are busy. Oh, okay. You take it easy, big guy. Oh, her eyes are so cool. Look at that. What do you think, bud? Good boy. Hi. This is Milo.
Oh, Coco.
Oh, hi, Coco. Aw. You ready, bud? We're gonna go meet Selma after. Good boy. Thank you.
No, thank you.
She's, oh, poor thing.
Yeah, bikes are not her thing.
Aw. Good job, big guy. Right, so he wasn't completely calm, but he wasn't pulling and too excited. So we kind of had met at a halfway medium there. And hi, how you guys doing? Now he's distracted and doing his cow impersonation again. Is it okay if he says hi? Oh, okay. You hear that, bud? He's not good with dogs. Thank you, though. So what we'll do to make it easier for them, because they're trying to make sure that, you know, he settles down, is we're going to keep walking. So that way we're out of line of sight and a little bit of distance. And that's going to be the same thing that we're going to utilize as our main tools in the beginning for this guy if he starts becoming a little bit overreactive, right? Good. All right. He did well though. It seems the outdoor environment is really good in his favor. Got scared there because of the loud car. Because all the scents that he likes to track helps to distract him from being fixated on a certain dog or anything. When he starts pulling, I just stop again. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. All right, now we'll start heading back. We did pretty good. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break and let his friend get a turn here. We'll probably do a couple more rounds before we head back home. Good boy. There you go. Good. Good job. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. And what we'll do, probably on another outing, hopefully when the weather is cooler, either early in the morning again or in the evening, is go to a downtown session when there's going to be a lot of people and dogs and less of the kind of grassy environment for him to get distracted in, and see how well he performs there, or if he's going to be too fixated without nature to kind of help him to help distract him. We got a person and a bike coming by. So now I'll move off a little bit to the side and shorten the lead. He's probably not paying too much attention, so I'm going to try to turn him this way anyways. So that way he can see what's coming. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Good job, big guy. All right. Might take advantage of his nose too, because he really likes to track. Might do some scent exercises with him too as well. Boy, yes. So doing my best to just go along with him, because his scent tracking is actually taking us in the same direction as the car. Taking a little detour here for the tree. I'm going to move towards the tree so that way it doesn't activate the leash pressure. And I'm just following him, keeping the leash nice and loose. If he starts going too fast or too far like that towards the next scent, I just pause. Good boy, yes. And then lead him back over to the scent. Yes, good boy. Very good. Really marking and praising when he checks back in all on his own, especially when he does it mid-scent. He kind of just stops smelling, stops tracking, good boy, and checks back in with me. So that's really good. All right, good boy. Good sit, good job. All right. They both did really well. Oh, we have some kids now too. Give these guys a little water break. And get more water in the car. Here you go, big guy. There you go, good boy. boy. I'll get you some too, Mr. Milo. It's important, especially while working outside in the summer, to take plenty of water breaks for the pups. Or AC breaks for yourself as well. I don't know if we got you in frame, Mr. Milo. Hold on. There you go. Arms don't bend this way. This works. There you go. Good boy. Oh, oh no. Oh, it was mostly empty. Luckily the stuff dries pretty fast too during the summer months. Good boys. Alright, so we're gonna let them get some water and let them relax for a little bit, and then we'll do another round or two. Hold on, big guy. Here you go. Good boy. All right. Here you go. Good boy.